Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Thursday, December 8, 2022. Yesterday was a consolidation day in the markets. We didn't really make much headway in either direction. We finished right around where we opened for the day, and we put in a narrow range relative to what we've been seeing recently. We only had 37 points of range in the S&P, so it was a pretty quiet day. And that left us with a pattern that we can look at here and discover this morning called a narrow range 7, which means yesterday was the narrowest range. Range is defined by the distance between the high and the low for the session of the past 7 days. All right, so I've got all 4 instruments selected. Our setup's based upon entering long at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. The overnight session dipped early and is now working its way higher. I'm going to add a gap direction here by clicking on gap up. We're trading up near the highs of the session at the moment. Next thing I'm going to do is go to the price patterns library, and I'm going to grab that NR7 pattern that comes from the range of the last session category. It's also available in the active today. You can see NR7 right there. I just clicked on it. It's been added to the test. The last thing I want to add is a couple indicators to put it in a similar market environment. We closed below a 10 and below a 200-day simple moving average yesterday. I've added both of those. Now I can click View Results. All right, here we go. These are the results based upon entering the market long at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, when the prior session had the most narrow range of the past 7 trading sessions and closed below a 10 and 200-day simple moving average. The next day, it is opening above the prior closing price. Historically, there are 35 samples in the S&P. We've got 43 in the NASDAQ, 41 in the Dow, 55 in the Russell. Win rates on these are coming in mostly favored. S&P, 74% of these have closed above the opening print. Following that, for the NASDAQ, it's 51%. The Dow's coming in at 61%. The Russell, 67%. If we look at the average moves, very similar in size here. Average win just a touch larger than the average loss there in the S&P. For the NASDAQ, the average loss a little bit larger. For the Dow, the average win is larger. And for the Russell, they're pretty similar in size. So we've got 2 of them that are very similar in size, and then a mixing of them here with the NASDAQ a little bit larger average loss, Dow a little bit larger average win. So we're mixed on the average moves, but the win rates are favored on 3 of the 4, with the S&P being the strongest of the group. Hopefully you found that helpful. Good luck today. We will see you next time.